Noob Master, this is Thor. Yes, you were warned that if you do not subscribe to the Mancave101 Podcast, I would fly over to your house, rip your arms up, and shove them up your butt. Now that that's out of the way, let's get this shit started.
All right then.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 17 of the Mancave101 Podcast. From the man of the chair, Aaron Odinson. How we doing tonight?
Hello from New Asgard.
Oh,
God.
Excuse me while I go hide my arms.
Abel is muted.
Am I unmuted now?
You are unmuted.
All right, well, live from the man cave, it's Leo. How we doing, Leo?
Technical difficulties, but I'm here.
All right, that's all we care about. And we're Brooklyn at Big Chase. How we doing?
Excuse me while I go hide my arms.
Oh,
That would be a good idea, sir.
and as always, to start us off right, the 2-minute warning in here.
You made
Gang, gang, bitch.
Gang, gang. Trust me, daddy. So, as always, this is the Mancave101 Podcast, where we talk about all things nerdy, comics, TV, movies, etc., and pretty much anything we damn near want to talk about. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, probably Instagram, and soon to be TikTok, especially after tomorrow when we take Thor to Dublin Deck. Watch out for that because there's going to be some funny things coming. As always, anything and everything we talk about, there will be spoilers. And then it will be drinking on this podcast. There will probably be smoking, and Leo is going to curse. So hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your goddesses, because Aaron is coming for all of y'all, because it's Hoochie Thor summer, and we're ready to go.
Another.
All right, so as always, we're gonna start this off with the shot. To Aaron Odinson, let's get it started. Oh my God! All right.
Okay.
As always, we start with the comic book, the comic corner, and we're gonna see how many names Leo can get wrong. So his drink is full, and we're ready to go. Go ahead, Leo, take it away.
Drink. Oh.
Alrighty. The first book up is DC versus Vampires, number 7. There's a variant cover by Francisco Matina. Great freaking cover. And this is also an issue of the Joker vampire, the Batman vampire, this whole bunch of vampire series. So pick this book up. Book number 2 is Batman 125. Oh, 25, sorry. The 1 in 50 variant. The cover artist is Jock.
I think that's a drink.
You're pushing it.
Thor says drink now.
Yeah, I'm like, it's
Abel, you are muted again.
one vowel. It's one vowel. Like,
You had 4 letters, and you only got 3 of the 4 letters.
It's like one vowel, dog.
I keep muting myself.
Yes, exactly. You keep muting yourself. Shit. All right. Book number 3 is Hulk number 7.
Woo.
This is the debut of the Iron Man Celestial Hulk Buster. This cover here, boy, sheesh, it's almost made it to the hot cover of the week. The cover artist,
9 letters in each of their names. You got this.
Gary Frank, and the writer is Donnie Cates. And also, this book has 2 different other variants, so you can pick up this copy or the 2 other variants that are out there. Book number 4 is one of my favorite covers and one of my favorite artists is Black Panther number 7. Just by looking at it, you already know it's Alex Ross.
Sick ass cover.
Oh, that is some serious Alex Ross style right there.
Yeah.
That comic book cover is $3 million.
Most likely. The writer is John Ridley. Also, like I said, he's done this kind of cover, not at this angle, but he also did it with Fantastic Four, all 4 of them. This book is fantastic. The hot covers of the week, we got 2 of them. We got
Batman. You missed this.
oh,
Batman.
sorry. Oh, Batman Killing Time number 5. This is a 1 in 25 variant. The artist is Ben Oliver. That's all we have on that. But also, this is Penguin hasn't been on a front cover on a comic book in the last 5 years. So this is his first appearance back on a cover of a comic book.
Now, maybe you can help me with this one just because I'm curious. 1 in 25, what does that mean?
It's just a variant.
Ratio of what?
Yeah, it's a ratio of the variant. So you could get a 125 or 1 in 50. The higher the higher the number, the more value that you have, the less copies are being printed. Or that's what is Marvel and DC telling us.
Okay, so let me just add. So what happens is when vendors buy comic books, in order to get this particular book, you get one book for every 25 comics that you buy. So that makes it rare. So a 1 in 100 means that they have to buy 100 comic books to get one of these. 1 in 1,000 means they got to buy 1,000 to get it and whatnot. So obviously, it makes them more rare.
Gotcha. Cool.
But you also have the big boys. We already know they go through them and they buy a dozen copies. More than hundreds of copies of these books go out every week. So
300 in the world.
Exactly. Jesus. But also so let's go to the hot cover of the week. This is Spidey Gwen number 5. This book is extremely limited to 800 copies exact. So
hey yo,
this is Gwen Wolverine / version cover of it. The artist is Shannon Mayer. Like I said, this is only on easidecomics.com. You can go there and find it. I think right now I think the last price that I see was $109 and $139 for the virgin cover.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to get this. The next book is Carnage number 4. I'm gonna mess up this name so bad, but this is the first appearance of Zesty, a dark elf, and the artist is Francisco Mana, and the writer is Ram V, and also the cover artist.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
Kendrick Kanuka Lim.
Okay.
So close.
I mean,
so close.
Kanuka,
Come on.
It's Kunka. It's Kunka.
It's definitely Kunka.
It's Kunka.
Yeah, you're gonna make you drink on that one.
Yeah, because you've obviously been practicing when we're not looking.
Right. He's so sick.
So you trying to hit me because I'm cheating a little bit.
So sick of getting drunk on a weekday. It's fine. I understand.
12 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's past 12 o'clock now.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I start at 12. That does it for the Comic Corner. Like I always say, always support your local comic book shops. They're more than willing to take the business right now, especially everybody needs it.
Give them your monies.
Yes.
Give me money.
All right. Well, that concludes the Comic Corner. So drink.
Get called out by your wife. That amuses Thor.
And if she gets it wrong, you gotta drink twice.
Yeah, Leo drink twice.
I just drank twice. Shit.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's hit the nerdy news.
Yeah.
Leo, what are we talking about out here?
What's going on in these streets is everything that is beautiful and wonderful.
Right. We're sorry, honey.
This is what I get. Okay. The first 3 topics that we have. Thor 4 changes Gorr's look because he thought it was going to look like Voldemort.
Oh, you could drink that. That was pronounced very wrong.
This is nerdy news. This is different.
You're right. This is different. Drink twice.
A quote from the director himself says, "Some changes needed to be needed because of the MCU version." This is his quote.
Hmm.
Okay, the next topic is Taron Egerton reveals that he met with Marvel and is in supposedly talks. This is a rumor / news that he's talking because he's talking for the part of Wolverine, and also he has a new show on Apple TV that's called The Blackbird.
Yeah, I saw that. That looks dope.
I wanna check it out before I even give my comments on you playing my favorite character. And also one of the other topics is the official first look of Namor, and I am not even going to try to pronounce this name.
I think it's a Kumi or Kuma, like it almost sounds like right. It's AKUMA. Like I can't.
No, it's Tet.
Oh, it's I'm just way off.
Yeah,
okay.
it's Tenecho Hutra.
Yeah, great. It's a
Whatever.
Namor villain.
Yeah, it's a Namor villain. So, all right,
Isn't it? It's Tena Huerta.
Tena Huerta.
I think it's Tena Huerta.
That guy.
Right.
He's playing Namor.
I'm pretty sure.
I guess I'll start first. I'll start with Namor. So I mean, Namor, to me, the first look, he looks pretty comic book accurate. It's going to be interesting to see how they spin the Mexican and the Mayan thing. And whoever the Namor villain is, I'm not going to even try and repeat the name. Looks really cool. It's pretty comic book accurate. Like they gave it that Mayan feel clearly from what I could see. So I'm kind of excited about it. I'm really curious to see how this Black Panther movie comes out. I think it's going to be wild. I don't know. So much like stuff surrounding that movie. Like I'm very curious to see just what happens. Gorr and Voldemort. Okay. I kind of get the Gorr and Voldemort thing, but also you could have done things to maneuver around the Voldemort thing. You could have gave him the tentacles. You could have made him look kind of,
gray,
the black stuff.
Instead of white.
Right. You could have made him look less powdery and like not like a baseball, like fucked him, like that type of shit. I'm not. But I mean, listen. One of the best things about this movie allegedly is Gorr. So I guess we're gonna find out tomorrow when we go and see it. But whatever. I don't fucking know. Listen, I trust Christian Bale. Like, I don't know. I trust Christian Bale, but I hope they don't kill him. But we're going to get into that later. Wolverine and this whole Blackbird thing. Listen, I like the actor. I'm pretty sure it's the main guy from Knives Out, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's that guy. So I like him. I'm curious to, for me, I mean, for us, it's probably three things, right? It's the comic book accuracy of him. Like, is he going to be an asshole? Like, what's the personality like? How is his voice? And what is his physicality? I think those are the biggest things for us. And I want to see him in the suit. And I need to get more comic accurate. I don't want the black suits. I want some good shit. So, it's a matter of can he do it right, and yet to be seen. I need to see more. So I'm good with that. Let's take it over to Chase. What do you got?
So let's start with Namor. So first of all, the Submariner, as us OGs call him, is a favorite. He's been a favorite forever. I'm very interested to see, what this turns into. I hope they stay true to form, keep the comic, keep it just like it is in the comic and whatnot. I just can't wait to just put eyes on it. Gorr, well, the proof's always in the pudding with these things. I'm kind of like you. I trust Christian Bale. My thing is, if Christian Bale does his job, you don't have to worry about what he looks like, because nobody's ever going to put the two of them together in a room and whatnot. But if you don't do it, then that's all everybody's going to see is Voldemort and whatnot. So you need to make him a lot more badass than Voldemort, and then nobody ever compares the two, ever. So first of all, I'm a big Criminal Minds, fan. So any movie like Blackbird is automatically on my to watch list. As far as this guy playing Wolverine, listen, I said it before, Hugh Jackman is my guy. Whoever else you put in this suit and give claws is par for the course. I don't know if I'm ever going to approve anybody else, but we'll see. Time will tell.
All right. I will.
Go.
I'll jump on in here. Namor. I think I'm gonna kind of echo a little bit of the same sentiment that both of you did already. I'm really excited for the next Black Panther movie. It's in my top 5 Marvel movies. Namor, the first look they gave us of him looks pretty comic book accurate. I know the background story is going to be a little different since he's going to be of Spanish descent as opposed to Atlantean descent, right? That could be interesting. I'm excited about that. Abel sent me over the concept, I guess the concept look for the actual Namor villain. That also looked really dope.
Yeah.
All the leaks for this Wakanda Forever movie make me think that everybody gassing it up is legit. Like Ironheart, all that, like everything that's coming out so far that we've seen. I'm here. I'm for it. Can't wait. Christian Bale.
Yes.
Listen, I don't have to say that I'm excited for this movie. I mean, I have all the right. I'm excited for this movie.
It is the movie.
Exactly.
I think that it's interesting that they didn't give him any type of tentacles. They could have even done something where they didn't completely remove his nose and just like flattened it a little bit, just this way he didn't look so human, as opposed to it being sunken in his face. Like just things little, I'm assuming Christian Bale had a lot to do with that he probably wanted his face to be the forefront as the villain of the movie, right? We would assume. I do think, I wish he wasn't completely white. I do think he was a gray and black mixture. It would look better, but I don't know how that would work in movies necessarily. I don't know. We'll see. Again, we're gonna see tomorrow. I don't want to tell you guys how excited I am about this movie, but we'll get into that tomorroall. You might get a live reaction from me on Instagram after this movie tomorrow.
We sure will. We sure will.
I think the cast, the guy who they're casting is, what's his name? Taron Egerton. That guy, is that the guy we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I like about him immediately right off the jump? I think I've told you guys this multiple times about it. A Wolverine casting. I like the fact that he's 5'9". I love that. We're going with a shorter Wolverine in stature.
Yeah.
Now
Finally.
we'll see. He's gonna have to put on some guns. You know what I mean?
But in the Blackbird for the Apple TV,
he's ripped.
He put on some fucking weight.
All right.
Right.
We go.
I mean, listen. Even
I've been telling you guys. Go.
Yeah, no, even looking at Hugh Jackman, like think about it. This guy was a pretty boy. He was literally a Broadway guy, and he put on all the weight he did. Like he obviously did his thing, and like no one expected him when he was first casted as Wolverine to be Wolverine for how many years. So I mean, you just never know. It's just yet to be seen. That's what it is.
Right. Yeah. I do think that I like that it's that would be kind of comic book accurate. And like we said, we're all sitting here on pins and needles waiting for X-Men announcements. I'm hoping San Diego Comic-Con gives us something.
Yes,
give
please.
us something, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
I just don't want to piss everybody a little bit more off about Sony. The reason why we don't have the Necromancer sword, the real comic book accurate, is because Sony wouldn't release Null.
Don't worry. I'm gonna talk about Sony very soon.
I'm gonna put my microphone back where it was.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Well, before we get into the next topic, I'm gonna do a little alakazam. Wendell, deep in the heart of Texas. How we doing?
Easy. Check it easy.
Boys. City boys. Bodies. All right, Leo, what do we got next?
All right, we got the first promo look of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, of Shuri Okoye, and the possible main villain, Atuma.
A word?
Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
but it's also it's the first look, but it's comic book.
Oh, okay.
It's comic book. It's not live casting. It's comic book, but they said in the interview that it's pretty accurate.
Atuma's a beast.
Exactly. So when they said that name, when I saw him on the cover of one of the comic books, I was like, okay, shit, okay, we're gonna go there. All right. God of fan favorite in the room. God of War Ragnarok launches 11/9/22. Also, the Witcher game.
God.
The Witcher game Wild Hunt. It's coming out October 7th, 2022.
Okay.
Oh no,
Wait,
it came
are
out
they-
yesterday. It's coming out tomorrow. Sorry.
Is this a
Tomorrow.
remake?
There's a new. Wait.
Witcher-
What are we
Witcher
talking
3?
about here? No,
Yeah,
Witcher
Witcher
3 is
3
already out.
Witcher 3's out.
Wait, did
Witcher
they,
3's
the
out.
remake?
Are they redoing it?
Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt is coming out. That's what I saw.
That
Oh.
series
Tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I'll take it.
Word.
That's what I've got.
It's a single player expansion off of Witcher 3.
3. Yes.
Oh. For next gen series, it's just
It looks like next gen.
It's probably next gen because
Yeah,
they wanted
it
they
looked-
wanted to put Witcher out in the next gen.
Yeah.
It
series.
looked,
Actually,
it
did
looked
not know that.
badass back on the
Alright.
PS4.
Who wants it?
We're gonna start with Wendell since he's fresh.
Whoop, whoop.
Throw him
Wendell.
on in.
So I was already talking about it, but yeah, I mean Witcher 3, yeah, that's my joint right there, man.
Dope game.
You can only, I mean, like, listen, I was playing those games, enjoying it. Like, yo, Geralt is that guy. But
Yes.
yeah, no, the games was hot and looked real good on PS4 and on Xbox. I guess I forgot what it was called, but whatever, Xbox One X or whatever the case it was. It looked good then. So to get an expansion and put it on PS5 and Series X, that's gonna be even hotter. And I'll play it. I don't care because me. That's what I'll do. Black Panther. Yeah, want that? Give it to me. Show me all of the goodies. Like, let's go. Just as long as when it transfers into real life, you get somebody huge to play my man's. Right?
Say it again. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
I'll do it like my boy. Huge. He got to be big. Like, he can't be little. He got to be big. I don't want somebody with really great acting chops. I want a really big guy who could sell it for a little bit for me.
Yeah, like
All right.
Shaq and Anthony Mason had a baby big, huge.
Like seriously, like I want to do that's like the African mountain from Game of Thrones, like the mountain.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah, I want somebody like that, but from Africa, right? so give me all the goodies, man. What was the other one? Did I miss one? That was it. We did, right? Just Black Panther?
God of War Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, all day long, man. Kratos is my guy, yo. Since that very first game, man. After the first freaking board, you on the boat. Love me some Kratos, maybe. So give it to me all day long, all day long.
Oh, what's this?
By the way, this is Chase. He probably is having still his difficulties, so he came into the comments.
Got it.
So the Russo brothers want to direct an X-Men movie for the MCU.
Ooh.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
We're
Listen,
here
the
for that.
Russo brothers could take all of it, but honestly, I think they're more going to focus on Secret Wars. But that's definitely
That'd be good.
another conversation. But
Yep.
I would see either one. All right, so Wendell, let's go. I'll go next. Witcher, give it to me immediately. Wakanda Forever. I actually really liked all the promo art. They also put there was some leaked promo art for Riri Williams' character, the Ironheart character, like her Mach 1 suit.
So
That was
Fire.
I think that was a fan art rendition.
maybe.
It might have been. Well, like I said, it was alleged, right? So, but
Yeah,
if it's
exactly.
gonna, it was like looking at the original Iron Man Mark 1 suit, but with red in it and like more
Yep.
updated.
Yep.
So like,
Mhm.
if they do that, like that'd be really
Somebody
cool.
pay that fan and get that design in there. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Like I said, just the Wakanda Forever movie. I can't wait to see what comes of that. And God of War. My God, this has to be one of the best games I've played almost ever. It's definitely within my top 5, maybe even top 3 ever. The first God of War game was just incredible. The storytelling, the end when they bring in Thor. Spoilers, obviously, like I said at the beginning of this thing. So if you don't want to hear it, leave. But this is like one of the greatest games ever, and I played all of the God of Wars from 1 to this. So I am dying for this game, and it's been nice knowing you guys after November 9th or whatever date it is, because you're not going to see me. You're not going to see me.
We inside. We inside.
This summer we outside. This winter we inside.
That's it.
All right, let's go to Chase.
Oh man, so this will be quick. First of all, The Witcher is a favorite. No, there's nothing really left to say. I love these types of movies. Like what else there really to say? It's funny because in the beginning I actually started watching The Witcher. I fell off from it, and then when the second season came out, I had to go all the way back to the beginning. So I just binge watched the whole thing, like most nerds would. But I love it. It's a great show. What are you talking about? Atuma? We still talking about Atuma?
Yeah. The concept art.
As we were saying, Atuma is a beast. This is a big boy. Anybody that plays him in presence has to command a certain element in the room to make it authentic. Like, his voice is big, his body's big. He takes no shit from anybody in the room. So, I hope they get this right. The hell with the concept art. Get the concept casting right. They were friends. You know what I mean? They were friends.
Dude, I'm in the path of CGI him the whole thing.
Listen, if you can't find the right body, I'll go for that.
Thanos right. Just give me the voice.
Yo, Atuma is a big dude, bro. God of War. Now, I don't really do much gaming. I've seen, the game and everything. Obviously, I love the characters, the concept, and all that. So, I'll just confer with you guys when it comes down to God of War.
Ooh.
It's fire, bro.
Okay, when DZ says fire, then it's fire. God of War, damn it. That's what we're talking about. Oh,
chomp, 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 chomp. Like that good. Whew. God. All right, Aaron.
All right. I'm gonna start with Black Panther. So I think I'm gonna again echo everybody else's thoughts here. Atuma has to be a big presence, in the movie. It's a big character. I'm talking about physically a big character. I don't know, probably gonna end up being the villain of the overall villain of the movie that makes Namor and Wakanda kind of fight together. One would assume, right? We'll see. But all the concept art I've seen for this movie looks really dope. I just can't wait to see what actually happens. People. I think we said this months ago. Angela Bassett was already out saying it's bigger and better than the first one. I needed to live up to those expectations. Because I loved Black Panther 1. So we'll see. The Witcher. I'm here for The Witcher. I played that game. It's good. It's long, but it's good. It's a good game. So I'm definitely here for that. I would check out an expansion. God of War. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for God of War. I can't. I'm gonna wait. Remember this: you are not alone. I said. Excuse me. Atreus looks like he's not such a little whiny bitch anymore. Can't wait for that. And the first thing they give us in the trailer isn't Thor. 2-minute warning. I need you to
that's what she said.
And if you guys didn't notice in the trailer, the first villain they gave us was not Thor. It was Fenrir, the freaking giant wolf. Yeah. Are we kidding? That's one of the underbosses in the game.
Yep.
Oh, this game is gonna be fucking fire! I can't wait.
Yep.
I cannot wait for this game. Oh,
I want to give them all
edition,
the money.
The super deluxe edition. Let me know.
That's why I was waiting for you guys to bring up the super deluxe edition. I was like, mentioning it. You get a hammer, you get the Thor hammer, you get.
Of course you do.
Listen, I haven't bought a physical game, and I can't even tell you how long. I might want to say the last physical copy of a game I bought was God of War.
God of War.
I got like the whole statue with my man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have to do it again.
Yeah, well, so just to let you guys know, they actually only give you the digital edition with both of those special editions. But they give you a steel. But they give you a steel book. Yeah,
I don't care. If I'm getting only a digital, that's fine. I just want the goods. And
I want the goods.
I can download my game.
I want to throw that. I want to throw that hammer at someone's face.
You know what? I will tell you again, right? Screw Sony and their freaking movies, but they, god damn it, they get these gaming shit.
They get these games right, man.
Damn, they get these games right, bro.
Yeah, they need to let whoever writes the damn game write the movies. And then,
Dude, you realize in the Spider-Man 2 game, we're probably gonna get Kraven the Hunter, and in the movies, we're getting Kraven the Bitch. Like that's what this company does. Anyway, Leo,
it's just
let's
Kraven.
It's just
crazy.
I didn't want to bring him up.
It's all
right.
That's
Oh, trust me, I got something to say about Sony. Go ahead, keep going, Leo.
All right. The last two things I have is Viola Davis is making the trailer is already out. It's The Woman King. It comes out September 4th, and I think the pre-release comes out. The pre-show comes out September. And then the official comes out in the movies in October 4th.
right before the birthday? Oh, I'm in here.
Nice.
And the last thing I have is Death Note live action series.
No.
Yep.
But it is also done by the Stranger Things creators, and it's going to be on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. I'm going first because I'm going to talk about Death Note first. I'm going to talk about this movie. So, Death Note. I listen. Anything anime that has gone translated to real life. I mean, we can name it Avatar, Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball Z. I'm really afraid about One Piece coming to Netflix. There's so many things I'm just scared of. But like, I do like the guys that made the Stranger Things show. Stranger Things is popping and it's on. And I really don't know Death Note too much, but oh my goodness, dope. Oh, what is this? John Campea. Hello, John Campea. King movie. Showed us a trailer at CinemaCon a few months ago. Rocked the house. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like that. So I'm going to talk about this, Viola Davis. That's the King movie we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to take a funny take on this. And as I'm writing, I'm going to say a couple things. So there are two things right now I love in this world, and Aaron, you could probably verify that I love these things, right?
Yes.
One of them is High Noons. I really am all about High Noons right now. The second thing I am about is minority women. Man, I love y'all right now. I am all about that. And I was so excited when I saw the link to this trailer. I was just like, give me all of this, right? And then on top of that, they're going to kick my ass too. Yo, I'm in, right? The trailer starts rolling, and what do I see on the screen, guys? What do I see? I see this. I see this pop up on the screen, and guess what? The movie's over. It's done. I don't care. I guarantee you we're gonna go in this movie wanting to see it, and it's gonna suck. Watch it suck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Watch it suck.
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm about to go differently on that one.
I'm scared. I can't trust Sony anymore.
Okay,
I can't. I'm not giving them any more of my money.
I don't know who's next. All
right, I don't even know. Wendell, you go. I'm gonna get your book.
Go ahead.
Okay, great. Shit, I totally forgot what the other one was now. Damn, I'm getting old.
Death Note.
All right, yeah. Stay away from it, please. Just stop, man. Stop. It's anime. Leave it as such. People don't learn, man. I mean, unless they do something real ill and like wow me, I doubt it. But stay away from anime and translating it over to live action. Just let it go. So now, The Woman King. I'm gonna bring it back because I was really interested when I saw this trailer. Like the trailer got me geeked up. Christopher Priest. Christopher Priest was a writer, comic book writer. Christopher Priest is the dude who brought us the Dora Milaje in Black Panther back in 1998. The Dora Milaje are based on the women in this movie. And this is why I'm endeared to this movie at this point. You know, it's ill and it's strong black women doing some like, yo, whole girl, like in the end of the trailer, like Viola came down with the swipe. I know she broke that nigga's spear and cut that nigga. I know she did. They cut it off. I know that's what she did. All right. She was teaching little Shorty how to chop off a nigga head. Shorty was like, she was like, no, never like that. Wow, it's gone. Take they domes. Listen, I'm all for this. Because it's a period-based movie, I'm going to run with the fact that Sony can't mess this up too tough. They don't do well with material that has existed previously. As they are now bringing something new to the forefront, I will hope, because I don't really have anything to expect but to watch this movie and be like, damn. So I'm going to go with it because I want to see Viola Davis. This is Sparta. Kick dudes. Like,
let me be very clear. I really want to see that. I'm just Sony.
No. Just like I said, do not confuse Sony with existing superhero material, right? They will take the material that has already been there, crumple it all up, and say, we're just going to make him Kraven because he's nicer that way. No. Right? So talking about this tribe, and damn, I can't remember what the name is.
The Dahomey.
The Dahomey Amazons. That's what they are. The Dahomey Amazons. This movie's going to be fire. I'm in the theater to go watch it. I'm taking my little girl to go watch it. My wife's going to be like, no. I'm like, she need to see this. This is how I need to understand these women are strong and she can be that way. Let's go. Who next?
Yo, I got this. So let's I don't even know where to start here. So first of all, we give Sony a lot of crap. I cannot lie. I saw the trailer and I got to chill. I got to chill because I'm like,
I did too.
I'm like, first of all, I thought it was the Dora Milaje movie, and I've been saying from day one that they need their own thing. But when we start getting into the story, I realized that wait a minute, this is something else that I read about. When Viola Davis says we're the Dahomey, I'm like losing my mind. I'm like, I can't even wait to go and like finish researching and getting the story straight again. Because what people don't understand is that this is actual facts. Now, make no mistake, they took some of what really happened and then they went the wrong way to make this movie. But a lot of the core facts about who these people were and what they did is real. The Dahomey Kingdom is in what is now Benin, which is just east of Ghana. So, I mean, it's there. You can go Google it now. You will find all kinds of research. It's going to, go viral with that.
And they just changed that name too. So it's not even like that long ago that they changed the name.
Yeah. And at first, I thought maybe when I saw the title, I thought maybe it was Nzinga, who was another warrior queen, and then you have I can't think of her name, but she was an Egyptian queen. That had a lot of drama around her. But this movie is like, listen, if there's any indication about what happened when Black Panther came out, this movie rips all the niceties off of Black Panther. And I'm just afraid with what this starts, honestly, because, dude, it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. I pray Sony does not fuck this up because this is a grand opportunity, and I trust Viola Davis emphatically to bring this shit home. You hear me?
Yeah, dude.
Wow. I'm sorry. I
know you don't trust Sony. I know.
I'm concerned. I'm very concerned.
But I went with DZ. Like, listen, they do well with history. They don't do so well with, stuff that's already pre-existing. I don't know if it's just the licensing part of it or whatever, but this stuff, they don't really have to license anything. They can just tell a story. And like I said, they based it off of true facts, and then they went their own way with it. So you really can't fuck this up too bad if you just let it go. But we'll see. We'll see. Death Note, like, listen, I've always wondered if when anime movies that go live are bad here, what they do overseas at other countries, because maybe we don't watch television the same way, and because they keep doing the same thing with these anime shows, and everybody over here is just kind of like, what the f was that? So I'm wondering if overseas people are like, in their own language, like, what is that?
Like, look, I think they kind of look at it the way we look at it when you get somebody like Vanilla Ice rapping, right? Right? Like, like everybody was like, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Fucking up my shit.
Sit down. So I'm sure they're over there like, what are you doing to my business? Because anime and manga, that's a big deal over there for them, man. And for some American company, go take their property and give you Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yo, the Kamehameha.
Shut up, man.
Shut up, man.
Anyway, I mean, I think that's how they see it. I hope that's how they see it.
I think
somebody in my household just sent me to let you know that we don't talk about that movie.
We don't talk
It was just for comparison's sake.
We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Dragon Ball Evolution. Those are the things we don't talk about. Oh God! All right, I think Aaron, you're last, right?
Yeah, I'll be quick. All right, so the King movie. I'm gonna also say that despite that it's a Sony movie, it doesn't have a Marvel tie-in to it, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't see many movies in theaters, and this one I watched that full trailer and I was like, I'm gonna go see that in theater. Like, there's no way I can't. I've seen Viola Davis in too many good things to not think that she would be in a project that would be amazing. To be honest with you, she's a phenomenal actress. At almost everything that she does, pretty much. I just think that this movie. I mean, to me, when I watched the previews, I almost saw like a Dora Milaje, but it was like more gratuitous violence, little on steroids. You know what I mean? So I was like, how could I not get behind that? Because I love the Dora Milaje. I can't not not be about that movie. Live action Death Note. We've said it so many times. Just stop doing anime movies that are live action. Please stop. Anime is so good in its own realm. Just stop doing the live action stuff. I know they think it's gonna make money, this, that, and the other thing. It's just such a waste of time. Like it never turns out good. It's a giant waste of money. It ends up flopping.
Okay, I'm gonna put out one question to all of you. Mm-hmm. There's a rumor out that Marvel is looking to buy the rights for Dragon Ball.
No.
No.
You have to have a line. No.
Don't do it.
Don't touch anime.
I mean, for as much as I love what Marvel does for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, those are characters that are very human accurate. And although they do, there's some comics where they get some crazy business happening. Dragon Ball is is a lot different. These guys have like power levels, and the visual that you would have to put together for them is far beyond that of getting me some blonde hair, blue-eyed dude to well, let's say hold a hammer or put on a mask and carry a shield, right? Look at how much problems we're having trying to figure out who would be best for Wolverine, right? That's a comic book based on a humanoid, like an actual humanoid figure. We are like, we need him to be more accurate. They would not give you a good Goku. You wouldn't get a good Cell. You wouldn't get a good Frieza. You damn sure can't do Broly. Okay? I mean, I can't help them. And then I say stay away from them. Please.
I mean, the thing is, tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, Dragon Ball is essentially like the anime, right? Like if people think of anime and you're not an anime fan, you kind of think of Dragon Ball, right?
That's kind of the first one.
It's kind of the first one you think of. To me, that's such a big pedestal for Marvel to try and live action. Like you're not taking like listen, I'm not knocking Death Note. I haven't seen Death Note yet personally. It's down on my list of things to watch. But to me, I'm like to jump right to Dragon Ball into live action is like you're asking for bad news doing that almost. Like start off with something smaller and then see how it works. And then if you want to work your way towards Dragon Ball, do it that way. But otherwise, like just don't do it. Like Wendell said, like trying to do that live action with all the way that show is structured with all the different characters, the moving parts, how they look, like it's literally an impossibility. It's not like doing the MCU at all. It's totally different.
Like for me, Dragon Ball, like when I was like in like high school, like you were a nerd for watching anime, right?
Sure.
Like you were a freaking loser. And now for some reason, anime is like the coolest thing ever, right? So like when people come for Dragon Ball, I take it personally because I was there. I was there very young. And like all these people are just jumping on it now because it's a fad, all right? And while I might not watch every single anime, you leave Dragon Ball alone. You do not mess with my Dragon Ball because I kill you. I kill you. Dragon Ball, right?
You did.
God.
Yo,
all right.
for real.
All right. So I believe that. Oh wait, you got something else? Go ahead, Chase. Go.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say, I kind of agree with what Wendell was saying. Some of these, especially anime, because if you look at their characters, their characters are very different than anything that we kind of do. Like they're very strange looking, very strangely dressed. They act very strangely, and we have a problem with morality over here. So we can show all kinds of lewd sexual stuff, but if you show somebody who sort of looks like somebody or whatever have you, well, that's just crossing the damn line, you know. We can blow body parts to hell, but if you kill a lion on camera, like, well, you just crossed the damn line. And whatnot. The character that, like, we took Pepe Le Pew out of Space Jam because of the Me Too movement. This skunk has been chasing his cat for longer than I've been alive.
Word.
Literally.
Sure has.
Longer than everybody in this room has been alive. But for moral purposes, we had to take him out of the movie because of the Me Too movement. But we can blow body parts to hell and show all kinds of sexual stuff. When you go overseas, there's a different policy about how to, handle these stories and what they can and can't do. The first time I ever saw anything outside of Star Blazers and Battle of the Planets and all that, there was Triple X porn in the cartoon, and I'm like, wait, like what show is this? I'm like, what? Wait, what show is this? Like,
do you mean like Coming?
Dude, like, listen, Coming was like the easy part of the show. Like, how they got to that part was the one that like threw me. Like, wait, hold up. I had to like freeze it, walk off, come back. So I just don't think that they will put together the type of content in a way that will, bless the authenticity of the show. And as you say, when you say anime, almost everybody immediately thinks about Dragon Ball Z because, for all intents and purposes, it's the Michael Jordan of anime. Like everybody knows it. Everybody picks it up and whatnot. So I kind of agree. Like they just, if you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all.
Oh wow, you are out, bro.
That's a little out there. I love you too,
out,
but
bro.
we're a little out there.
Trust me, Daddy. Oh boy.
But on the morality point, you look at Dragon Ball, Master Roshi, that little old man. That's the horniest old dude I've ever seen.
It really is. He really is. He really is.
And the second character who's just as horny as him is a little pig named Oolong. Like all he does is
because men are pigs. Got it.
He's literally a pig.
Girly magazines. He's always trying to put his head on somebody's breast. Like, yo, come on, man. You can't bring that.
But he was kind of dope in the Tournament of Power, though. I gotta say.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool at all. I mean, but he was still, but he was still jacked up when the chicks came on the street to fight him, right? Because he a horn dog. You can't portray that, man. And if you don't portray it, then I don't want to watch it because I want to see Master Roshi as a dirty old man.
Yeah, not in today's climate. It absolutely does not go
away
over.
From it, man. Don't bring that over here. Don't
got let down so crazy.
Yep. All right.
Pepe Le Pew's my dude. I just want to say that.
we bitches.
Word for damn, boy.
Number one pussy chaser.
Number one bullshit guy.
This guy with the wee woo.
All right. So that about does it for the news. So obviously we're going to take another drink, but before we move on, so guys, if you don't know John Campea, he is a YouTube legend. His content is amazing. Please follow him. John, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hope all is well. This shot is for you. So cheers. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. I'll drink again. My bad.
Yes.
All right. So now, Miss Marvel, episode 5. That's where we're at. I guess I'll start, and then we could just take it around the horn and see what we thought of this episode. So, quick episode. It was the. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Spoiler alert. Real life got in the way, so I haven't watched. But I don't care. You can spoil it for me because I'm going to watch it anyway. So
I was gonna say, all right, as long as you're cool.
All right, that's fine. So yeah, obviously, spoiler alert, as we said in the beginning, and everything we do here. So, Miss Marvel episode 5, shortest episode, right before the finale. For me, the beginning, like I understand that we have to learn where her great grandmother came from and how they got to the partition and why she was over there. A little bit of a slog, but obviously we need to know the history, right? So what that showed me is that Iman, the girl who plays Miss Marvel, is really like the heart of the show. Like every time she's on screen, the show just is better, at least in my opinion. And then, she gets to the train, we see the stars. Obviously, we all kind of guesstimated that she was probably the one that went back in time and, the whole time loop thing. I think everyone kind of guessed that. And then, she yeah, exactly. And then just like every episode that they show her powers, it just gets like better and better for me. Like just seeing her with I think she was standing there with the 2 fists at one point. Like it's just I can't wait to see the finale and what they do with it. And then obviously what's her face dying, and then her son getting the powers. He was probably going to be the antagonist of the show the whole time. We probably could have saw it coming. And her mom kind of accepting that she's the the nightlight chick. And then like their whole relationship's coming around. They're looking at the pictures and seeing her escape to the Bon Jovi concert. That was kind of cute. And then, just kind of setting up and finally my man got Bruno's name right. I guarantee you in the next episode, he's going to purposely call him Ryan or Brian or whatever he's been calling him just to be a jerk. 100%. Then he blows up his shop at the end. So yeah, listen, it was I think these shows have an episode 5 problem. Like some of them are like kind of slower, but like they give you some good moments. Like I don't know. Like I feel like Disney Plus has a kind of issue with their episode before the finale type of situations. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyone could take it. Go ahead.
Hey, I'll jump in it. This was the best episode for the whole series for me.
Really? Oh, interesting take. I like that.
Probably because I'm a history guy. So the first thing is when they start talking about the breakdown of India and Pakistan, I'm like, I was actually doing something else, and then I started hearing it, and I was like, whoa. I had to like rewind it all the way back and then go forward and then go back again to make sure I understood what was going on. The one thing I've been saying the entire series, which still echoes true, is the authenticity of this show. The fact that they did not just simply go find people who were Pakistani background, put them in there, and then write for them as if they were anybody. You had to go in and find details that would make people connect who know anything about that culture. So doing the whole story was great because they just brought everything home for me with this. And this is what I say, like, the hell with all of this, teasing. Tell me the whole damn story, because that's what we want to get to anyway. We want to know what happened. We want to know how it happened and move on with the story and whatnot. I think one of you hinted to the fact that she was probably going to be the one to save the grandmother or something like that, right. Which is what happened and whatnot. Again, like it just really was one of the dopest episodes for me. Like, I wasn't even really concerned about the superpowers at this point. I just loved the story and where it was going. The fact that she found out the truth, and then the parents and the grandparents all come around the corner. An important moment is when she brings the picture back to her grandmother, and her grandmother is seeing her mother, and they're all kind of just showing love and praise and appreciation for the generations in the room, which I think is just so dope. Like, her grandmother is looking at her great grandmother in a picture. Her mother's looking at her grandmother, and now she's looking at her mother, and everybody's just showing family love and care and culture. And I think that that's just an important moment, especially considering the climate we've had, especially in New York City, when it comes to to Muslims and Islamics and everybody else. I just thought it was a great episode, bro. I really did.
And also the like you were saying, just to piggyback off of it, also all the history that was in this episode, the train rides, the real life that they were burning people in the murder, and also you got a picture of Gandhi in the beginning of the episode, which a lot of these young kids do not know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, sure.
So, and especially now with the climate that we're in, they're keeping a lot of stuff away. So that being done in the Marvel way, and in the right way, to me, in the right way, is showing, okay, everybody's history is not pretty. We all came from somewhere. Yeah. It all happened because of some reason. And the reason why we're here, you have to, one great saying that I always love, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So this was basically a history lesson of Miss Marvel, but it's also a factual history lesson. So they're teaching you in a family-oriented, great way. And now, since this episode has come out, I've seen nothing but love. When we first started talking about Miss Marvel, she was getting fucking hate mail.
It's terrible. Like, this show is so incredible. Like, it's so much better than I thought it would be. Like,
same.
It's awesome. Same. Like, I like, she's gonna go far. She's gonna be in the MCU for a long time.
Yeah, it's
no doubt.
I just love the fact that in just a little bit of time, you can learn. In 5 episodes, you can learn so much in an entertaining way. And Marvel is doing it right. Once again, they're hitting it out the park.
Yeah, and and the other thing is that in reference to her getting hate mail, one thing I've come to realize is that if you don't get hate mail from these assholes, then you're definitely not doing something right. You know what I'm saying? The only time that they scream is when you are demolishing rumors and propaganda that they've set up. So if you're not getting hate mail, then you're definitely not doing something right. Just know that people like us in the audience that love what you're doing are going to keep telling you to keep going. We got your back.
Love it. Yeah, who else wants it? Anyone else want to? I mean, Wendell, I know you didn't see it, but Aaron, you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, they touched on a lot of what I saw in the episode. I do like the fact that there was a lot of history. I do think that interests me more than I thought it would initially. I mean, I keep repeating myself every week at this point, but again, to your point, Abel, I'm tremendously surprised with how much I actually like the show. I do think it's really good. I'm glad that they introduced her in this way. I thought that the powers in the bangle might bother me, but the more that the episode goes on and to see that it's part of her family lineage and all that, that actually, to me, almost makes it cooler, to be honest with you. So I like the way Marvel has done it. I don't know what's going to happen with this kid at the end. I don't know how they're good. Like, I can't really figure out. I can't wrap my head around how they're going to finish the episode. Because, like, now, obviously, he has powers. So, like, there's going to have to be a fight with him and Kamala at some point, right? Like, you're going to have to figure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be something.
So my thing is like, we still don't have her with the second bangle yet.
If there even is one. I mean, I thought she was going to get it in that episode.
If there is one, right? Agreed.
And also, we didn't talk about this episode when Homeboy brought him to his room, and you saw a picture of Nikola Tesla.
Yep.
But he says you're in the cars.
but also though, like him using his powers without a bangle is putting it into our minds that she might not even need the bangle. Like they might 180 on us, and like even though they allegedly changed the power, like maybe she's got some inhuman ties. Maybe there's something else. Well, that's what I'm saying. They might use that, and like she might get rid of that bangle altogether, and might just figure out how to use it on her own. We don't know.
The one thing they keep saying is that the power is within the person.
Yep.
So at that point, we understand that the bangle's not the power source. It's just a way to project it, more or less, and maybe a way to activate it, especially if you don't know how to activate it.
Right.
The other guy is able to use it, but I think it's more so because it's kind of been gifted to him in a different manner and whatnot.
And also, he was training since he was a kid.
Can I also just mention that I love the fact that every episode, like, she gets a piece of the Miss Marvel outfit. Like the last episode, she got the mask, right? She was in the market, she got the mask, and then this episode, the red
the sash.
She got the sash from the
and the broken necklace
and the broken piece of necklace. I was like, every episode they're like integrating a piece of the classic comic Miss Marvel that we
I like
know.
that.
And I'm like it's just really, it's super well done, honestly, by Marvel.
And also at the end credit scenes, you get appearance of Miss Marvel #1 comic book on the wall, graffitied.
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice.
Go ahead.
No, that's it. I mean, if no one's got anything else, we can move on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, drink up. Cheers.
You're gonna do one?
And listen, if anyone out there, please comment. Let me hear what you got to say. What do you think about Miss Marvel? And we're about to get into what the heck did you think about The Boys this week? Because we're just one episode away from the finale. Sheesh. I'll start it off by saying, hey, these two grannies are great, but they're a little dry.
Stop.
Like, what?
Stop.
The hell is even that? What the hell? That's how you start an episode?
No. The best part about it is it smells like sex and Ben Gay in here.
Okay. I mean, that's what you would expect. I mean, you would expect it to smell like that, right? Oh man, bro.
God, I guess I'll start. So, aside from the ridiculous beginning of this episode, for me, there was an incredible amount of emotion in this episode. From the whole Butcher flashbacks to him just feeling like an absolute piece of garbage about his brother and the way he handled it, clearly him leaving and then coming back, and then like, the conversation with his brother when he's just like, yeah, you're gonna let this person die, you're gonna let that person die, you let me die because you left, and this is what you are and this is what you do, and he just shot himself in the head. That was some deep crazy shit, and he went through some trauma. Like the way he was woken up by that guy and just I'm sorry, like, but then this motherfucker 180s again and doesn't tell Huey the fact that like you're getting legions in your brain and you're all gonna die if you keep shooting this. Like that was terrible. That was so terrible.
That was
and
so
then
Butcher.
That was so Butcher and so terrible. Oh my god! And then watching Soldier Boy be high throughout this entire episode was freaking hysterical. Him like you looking at Huey every 2 seconds and just being like, what, huh, what? And then Huey calling him out and just getting punched in the face multiple times this episode was hysterical to me.
That's pretty funny.
And then obviously the big reveal at the end. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen this episode, so leave now. Where you find out Homelander was a product of Soldier Boy. That was pretty wild.
That was a twist.
That was a twist and a half.
That was a twist and a half that I didn't see coming.
So what the hell are they gonna? So yeah, like even he said the game has changed. So like, what are we walking into next episode? And then Starlight live streaming that whole conversation with Homelander was just amazing. Oh God. I mean, Maeve being locked up and him saying, "Yeah, I'm just gonna freeze your eggs, and when I want to make kids, I'm just gonna make kids." But then Maeve saying like, "This is still a great day for me because it's the first time I've ever seen you scared." That I love that line because
He was scared.
Yeah, he was scared. He was
scared.
definitely scared.
Yeah, but also it's the whole episode was a whole different feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a whole different feel because
A lot of emotion.
from coming back from a dick answering a fucking door.
I mean, you do start with granny fucking, so
yeah, you start with granny fuck, and then it's like you have. And one thing I'm gonna fucking say, I'm sorry, I didn't like the ending of this episode when fucking Starlight did that whole fucking recording, and she only took one bottle of the fucking pure V. How fucking stupid could you fucking be?
Yeah, take more of that shit.
Seriously, yeah, that was just fucking dumb.
I mean, but
dumb shit.
They're setting up this last episode to be freaking crazy. Kimiko getting back her powers.
Yeah.
God. I mean,
but the thing is also we got Black Noir back in the fucking episode, but we got bullshit.
That cartoon crazy. Shit was fucking.
That was crazy. Right?
That shows his mind, though. That shows what's going on in his mind.
Yeah, because what's the face? What's his name? Soldier Boy put a fucking shield through it.
Yep, sure did.
I mean, look,
he sure did.
I enjoyed this episode thoroughly. I do like this whole "I'm your daddy." That's that Luke. That's that Vader and Luke business. I'm your daddy. I'm happy. I dug it. That's fine. Let's see what happens next. He's gonna be like, I can't harm my boy. Screw you, butcher. And I'm not gonna hurt my seed, man. That's not gonna happen. Maeve is gonna get out that cell. I know she is.
She is for sure.
Black Noir is going to be very integral in the next episode. His crazy talking to cartoon ass self.
He's been hiding too long this season.
He's straight in that Who Framed Roger Rabbit world, boy. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude. I've been seeing a lot of biting off a lot of different shows, man.
It's crazy.
Look, man, they making fun of everything. Kimiko getting back her powers,
that's a part.
That's going to be a change.
That's a part.
I kind of almost think Butcher going to drop dead in the next episode.
Honestly, I think he might.
Because he's already bleeding from the ears. I think he's about to be done.
I know about Butcher. I don't know about Butcher. But we're missing one thing. Did I or did I not tell you that we didn't know if A-Train was actually dead?
I know.
That hurt my feelings.
Yes.
And they gave him a new heart.
No, he's like
Blue Hawk's heart.
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna give you this new heart. We got a new movie, Training with A-Train, and we're gonna do this, that. I'm just like, these people are fucking insane.
They gave him Blue Hawk's heart. Really.
A-Train's gonna flip the script.
Oh, dude,
A-Train's gonna flip his script.
He's too much of a bitch.
No, he's too much of a bitch.
You think he's gonna help the boys?
A-Train is gonna help the boys.
He's about to turn the corner.
He's gonna flip. I'm telling you, he's gonna flip. He's tired of Vought. He's tired of Vought.
I can see that happening.
I'm telling you.
By show of hands, who wants the bitch from Vought to die?
Oh wait, the blonde chick?
No, the one that pulls the fucking hair all the goddamn time.
Oh, her, yeah, I want her to die. Yeah, I want her to die.
Dude, I need this bitch dead.
Somebody gotta kill her.
I personally think the two that are gonna, because now you have to think about it like this, right? This is I'm gonna give you guys bold prediction just from what I'm seeing. This is what I'm gonna say. These things are gonna happen. Maeve's gonna get out of the cell. Wendell said that already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maeve's gonna get out of the cell. A-Train is gonna flip and help the boys. Black Noir is gonna flip and help the boy. Well, he's already kind of
flipped.
Soldier Boy and Homelander are now gonna team up because of the father-son thing, and then Homelander, being the douche that he is gonna reflip on Soldier Boy again. He's gonna kill him. I'm telling you right now, because Homelander's that guy that's gonna be like, "Go fuck yourself. I know you could beat me, so I have to take you out."
Yeah, you gotta go.
1,000,000%. I'm telling you, Homelander's going to reflip on him despite choosing to be on his side now just to try and get to Butcher and Huey.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. That's going to happen. Okay. And my last bold prediction is that we're going to end up with 2 deaths in the finale. I don't know who, but 2 people are going to die in this last episode.
Well, first of all, I think Maeve can get out of there.
Done.
Honestly, I think Maeve can get out anytime that she wants.
No,
it's only a steal.
No. Homelander told Starlight when she went to steal the Compound V that Maeve was still alive. So now Starlight knows she's somewhere in there. Yep. So she's gonna go get her.
Yeah,
I tell you right now.
I think honestly, I think Maeve could get out anytime she wants. She's way too calm, and she's sitting around like she's waiting on something.
Yeah.
She's just getting all the info. When she found out everything that happened, she's just like, okay. So I think she's just sitting in the cut, waiting for whatever happened to happen. Yep, and this is where Black Noir, who also is creeping around in the shadows, which is his job. This is where he also comes in. I expect Starlight to kill Huey.
What?
I think that might happen.
I expect her to kill him.
That might happen.
Because he's gone too far. He's betrayed her at this point. The whole glue of their relationship is based off of who he was before he took the Compound V.
I see her killing Butcher before I do Huey, to be honest with you.
I see her killing
Huey. I don't
Huey.
know.
I think she's tired of Huey.
That's a bold move.
I see her.
I like that. That's a hot take. I like that.
I want to know.
I want to know that action.
What happens to I want to know what happens if they take a double dose of that Compound V.
Probably die.
Oh, their brains turn into mush, bro.
Butcher's probably gonna do it.
Yeah,
I think Butcher's gonna take the original and one of the green ones.
He might take the permanent stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He might take.
She does have more. She only gave Kimiko a little bit.
Can I also just say that we're not going to go talking about this entire episode without talking about the Deep having a threesome with his wife and the kid and the squid? We're not doing that. We're not doing that, right? We're not doing that, right? Because that shit happened, and I was morally disturbed down to my core that shit happened on screen.
Yeah, okay, look.
Before we can talk about that, I actually have to sanitize my hands because
I need to sanitize my body thinking about
it.
My man
honestly, first of all, the Deep was told he's an intellect, so stop, leave him alone. He obviously knows what he's doing.
Okay. He knows what he's doing. Okay.
But the thing is,
my man had the squid
on his dick.
And then the squid reached out and touched his wife and said
he wants a piece.
He wants a piece. I said, what did he say?
Yo, but how did the EPA doesn't fucking flag this show? How are they not protesting against this shit?
Oh, because it's on private TV, I guess. I don't know. Shit, don't be surprised if watching it. It's crazy. He's such a perv, dog.
He's a disturbed individual.
Dude, the best part about that is when he took it out of the damn water right next to the bed.
Right next to the bed.
It was just hanging out. It was hanging out, just chilling behind there, right behind a pillow.
He looked at his wife and said, "I need this," and I was like, "What? What do you mean? What are you talking about right now, fam?" He said, "I need this."
Yo, but she was down for a threesome though.
Yeah,
she was
down.
She got freaked out.
Not with the squid.
But she was down for the threesome. If it would have been another female,
is that squid or an octopus?
It looked like an octopus. I
octopus.
An octopus.
Yeah, it was an octopussy.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yo, that octopus was doing some work.
Where's the meme where Charlamagne goes like this?
The octopus is putting in the guac guac 3000 with the twister. And then it was with the tentacle twister.
It was making the sounds. It was creeping me out.
The sounds were awful.
It was like,
oh God. Oh God!
Terrible!
Oh my God!
So,
is that the same? Is that the same octopus? Did he steal that octopus from Hero?
Yeah,
he stole it from Hero Gas. He stole it from Hero Gas. Yeah, he stole it.
She came home.
But he had one in there, because when he was boning his wife.
Yeah, but Homelander made him eat it.
Oh yeah,
so Homelander made him eat the first one.
That's craziness.
Obviously, he had the thing for fucking octopus and dolphin.
I'm not eating calamari ever again.
That's some replacement octopussy. That's what that is. That's replacement.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right, so I think we could all say in conclusion, we're looking very forward to next week to see what the hell this show is going to end like. Because my God, what the absolute fuck.
But then you'll have to wait another 2 years for fucking another season.
Probably.
Yeah.
Listen,
probably.
hopefully we don't. But you know,
but hopefully we get Invincible in the meantime.
I was about to say that. Hopefully we get Invincible between that. Yeah, because they're already filming that. They're filming the voice acting. So. They're doing it now. Yeah. That's fine. Don't worry. I'll wait.
I'll wait. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll wait.
Herogasm takes 2 years to film properly. You can't just
Yo, do you know how much Father's Milk had to be built up for that episode? That shit was crazy.
Yo,
we don't have to mention that anymore.
I did read that they had multiple gags like that they cut and just combined it all into that super shot that
they had to.
That's crazy.
They had to.
It takes for him to get jizzed on.
I hope they paid him extra.
Yes, seriously. Oh no!
Porn stars get paid extra for those shots. So I hope you got paid.
Getting paid well, like super well, to be having that
shot.
Like you're the guy. Like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do, Alonzo. This is what we're gonna do, Laz. All right, so you're gonna open the door, and you're gonna get cummed on.
And they probably didn't even tell him. They just tell him, no, at this point, you're going to just go through that door, and we're going to... And
you're just going to stand there. You're just going to stand there holding
the doors. He probably didn't even know.
Yo, go open those doors, okay?
You're going to go there, and then you're going to go through the doors and go out to the other room.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise.
All right. Moving on
Double shot.
Boys, let's take a drink.
Double shot.
Guys, we're getting into it.
To Octopussy.
Oh, God. All right, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, man in the chair. I'm going to change the color of the logo. I got to go this way. Abracadabra, change the color. Boom.
Oh.
We about to talk about Thor, Love, and Thunder expectations. Now, for those of you that don't know, we are going to see this movie tomorrow. We might be out and about in Patchogue with Fat Thor and Stormbreaker over there.
And
So
Stormbreaker.
if you're around and want to see some stupid shit, please come and join us.
I'm stupid shit.
Yeah, hi. That's stupid shit. And I'm stupider shit for recording this shit.
I need a shot.
So we're going to start with Aaron because he is obviously the big Thor fan. And he's going to give us his thoughts and expectations, and we're going to follow along. Aaron.
Wow, we're going to start with me, huh?
Oh, of course we are. We have to. What are we doing?
Okay. I'm going to just hit you with what I think we're going to get in this movie. I've reneged on my Beta Ray Bill take. That's not happening in this movie. I'm going to start there. It's not happening in the movie. Yeah. I don't know if we get a hint at him. I think maybe we get a hint at the what are they called? The Thor core. I think we get a hint at them in that little scene where we see them like with the statues and everything. We're kind of going to see a bunch of stuff in there. I think they're going to hint at it, but they're not going to give it to us right now because there's already going to be another Thor movie after this. I'm going to put myself out on a limb and say that Gorr is going to die in this movie, but I think he's going to die in a way that Hela died, in the sense that just because she's gone doesn't mean she's necessarily gone totally and completely. Because we all know that if you ever read any Thor comics or look at any Thor history, that despite the fact that they kill Hela, she just goes to hell, and then she can always come back again at some point in time. And I think something very similar is going to happen with Gorr, because this is the cosmos that we're talking about, and that's the type of shit that they can do because they're fucking Marvel. Yeah. So I do think he's going to die in the movie. I do think it's going to be at the hands of probably Jane, because it's going to be corny like that. In some way, shape, or form. I think he's going to have Thor on the ropes, and Jane's going to come in and save the day. That's, again, I'm going out on a limb and saying it's going to happen. Because, Marvel's about all this female power, and I'm cool with it. But I do think Valkarae and Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, are both going to play a pivotal role in that final battle against Gorr. I can't wait to see Zeus. Can't wait to see it. Korg. Can't wait to see Korg. Heard rumors say that Korg might get his own series on Disney Plus. I'm here for it. He's hilarious. Here for that. I want to see the origin story behind Jane getting the powers. I'm very interested to see how that happens. I don't know if they're going to go the she has cancer route, if they're going to go the she was exploring New Asgard and just happened to come across the pieces of the hammer and was somehow able to put it together because she's worthy route. I don't know. They can hit us with any number of things. I'm also going to say that I think that Christian Bale is going to pleasantly surprise us as Gorr despite how he looks. I trust Christian Bale, the actor. I think all the rumors that I've already told you guys, I've seen non-spoiler reviews only because I don't want to ruin this movie for myself because of how big of a Thor fan I am. I do think that he is going to crush the role of Gorr the God Butcher. I think by the end of the movie, I think Leo will say that he liked Gorr the God Butcher in this movie. I'm gonna say it. I think he's gonna say it. I think he's gonna say. I think he's gonna say that he was a solid enough Gorr the God Butcher for this movie to be deemed good.
And you said my statement was bold?
Real. This is like 3 Spider-Man on the screen at the same time.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I've been fucking killing Ben Hale for
I know. This is what I'm saying. I know Christian Bale is going to crush the role despite how he looks. I think he's going to be a convincing villain. I told you guys in group chat the other day, multiple people said that this breaks their top 10 Marvel movies, which is a bold statement to me.
That's too.
Because if you think about it, there's a lot of movies in the MCU, and to break top 10 is really that's saying something.
Yeah,
that's saying something. I don't know. I'm not going to go out on that limb and say top 10 off the top of my head. I have no idea. I'm going to go in with expectations of a solid movie. I also think this is going to be, from everything that I've seen, this is going to be more of a rom-com. This is going to focus on the love between Jane and Thor heavily. And I do think that it's going to be very comedic, just like Ragnarok was.
Yeah. Let's see how many people loved it because Thor's ass is in it.
Ooh, thunder cheeks.
Listen, you can't help the mom porn of it all. Like these movies are going to come out.
They're gonna enjoy taking their kids.
I want to see the stats on these people that said it broke top 10.
Dude, you think that him looking the way he does and him doing all the work to get his body to that point, they ain't not gonna show him without his shirt off? You lucky you ain't get full frontal.
Shirt.
Let's calm down the full frontal. All right, let's
hey, this is the first Marvel movie. This is the first Marvel movie that you get to see ass.
To see some cheeks, clapping cheeks.
Leo, I just want to get past this movie because you've been talking about Thor's butt way too much in the news, and we just need to go. We need to get over it. I'm just done with it.
Okay, so you want me to get on? You want me to get on Gorr? And
I mean, sure, dude.
How fucking Excalibur is gonna fucking look in this movie?
I would love to hear that.
Let's take a medieval sword and paint it black.
Yes. I have spray paint in the garage. Let's go.
You got Rust-Oleum?
Oh, I got Rust-Oleum high heat, my friend.
High heat. Go.
But the thing is,
I can't wait. I want to see Leo walk out of this movie and just say, "Damn, Thor was all right."
Right? I do. I can't wait.
I'm not saying that the movie's going to be bad. I'm saying that because of a fucking producer and an actor, you're changing the quality of a character, of the main big bad. And you're changing the quality of a character that every comic book head said that this is the top 1 and 2 comic book that's come out for Thor storyline wise. So you're telling me you're going to fuck up one of the number 1 grossing Thor comic books just because you don't want him to look like Voldemort? And you're already painted him white. And in the comic book, he's grayish brown. So how the fuck are we going to get that? Oh, and actually, Gorr doesn't even have a fucking nose. How about that?
Well, that's why
Avada Kedavra.
That's why they tried. They tried. That's how you try to avoid that Voldemort business, man. Like you just.
But he doesn't. Gorr doesn't have a nose, so how the fuck is he gonna look at it if you paint him a different color? But no, let's make him white and white. Voldemort is white.
The problem here is that for the casual viewer, which Leo, we know you're not the casual viewer.
Definitely
if they were to look at this guy and say, "Wow, I didn't know Voldemort was in that movie," that's a problem for them because a lot of the kiddies that are going to see this movie are going to say that because it's close enough.
Does Voldemort have a sword?
But you also
he had a wand and that's enough.
But you also have to say, what is the main villain's name? Gorr what?
The God Butcher.
So how the flying fuck are you gonna say that? Okay, Voldemort. He's gonna be tying up to Voldemort. Voldemort was a bitch against Gorr.
It is just pure aesthetics. It's
it is.
all it is.
It's all about the Benjamins, man.
So why paint him white?
Buy him a hat.
I don't know if he's white. Because as you look at the clips, they have tons of monochrome. There you go. Yeah, give me some tentacles. They got tons.
The 2-minute warning is on some shit tonight. I don't know what's going on with you.
I'm always here for the 2-minute warning. Thank you.
Drinking just like us. Oh, way more. He's on high noons right now in White Claw.
Not sponsored, by the way. Dave Poirier, if you're looking for a sponsor, we're here.
Hello.
First of all, I'd like to thank High Noons for putting out the 24-ounce High Noons. Thank you. That's all.
Appreciate you for making my summer drunker. Thank you.
An entire stream. But yeah, no. I mean, like seriously though, like it's just the aesthetics, man. It's too close of a match. It's just too close of a match. Like that parent who had their kid watch all of the Harry Potters just now. It was like, hey, it's summertime. Watch Harry Potter. That's what they see. It's Voldemort. No nose, eyeballs in the mouth. Boy who lived. Like
come to die.
I'm sorry, that's Harry Potter business. You just gotta watch it to know. Yeah, he just looked too close. He would just look too close to that character.
How does that look too close, though?
It's too close. Somebody put up the picture of Voldemort in a comic picture of Gorr, and
it's really that close. It is that close.
Really that close. Like literally. I mean, he has the tentacles.
Now listen. Could they have given him the tentacles and put some black in him and made him
paint him a fucking different color than white?
I don't think he's white. Again, I don't think he's white.
But in the comics, Gorr didn't he kind of look
white? He's fucking white.
All right, but it's a pretty ridiculous picture. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
All right, here we go. Look at that, dude. No, that's the comic book. Put him next to Christian Bale, though. There's another picture where they put Christian Bale and Voldemort together.
Yeah, there you go. I see you right there in the middle. Oh, there you go.
Dude, all right, so think about the casual viewer seeing that. Like, dude, they're gonna make the connection.
Dude, he looks make the connection right there. Freaking Voldemort.
You can make the connection right here, Leo. They're both pale white, and they both have bald heads, and they both.
He looks like Voldemort's daddy.
He does. He does.
In a fucking toga.
Like he's wearing lipstick.
Toga.
I feel like I'm in fucking Animal House again. I'm sorry. Yeah. And the toga is fucking white. The man wore all black. He had a black fucking hoodie. You can't even get that fucking right.
To be fair, the Animal House shout scene is one of my favorite scenes. All right, look at that, Leo. Tell me that's not ridiculous.
I mean,
does it look like? Do they look like each other right there?
Yes, dude.
They look more like there than they did before.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Imagine if they removed his nose.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You took his nose off.
If you
look at the comic book accurate Gorr, they take his nose off. Take his nose off and tell me they don't look exactly the same.
But you paint him a different color, you give him a black hoodie and some fucking black Tims, and he's all right.
Who did this?
Who did that?
Who did this?
Who did this?
Wait, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Wait a minute.
Where is it? Show us.
Where'd it go?
Oh, it went away. I hate
well.
This.
Can you zoom in?
That right there is crazy.
Who did this?
That's crazy.
That's not funny.
That's sensational.
That's not funny.
Dude, and that's what I'm saying.
This face right here is gonna kill me in the movie, by the way.
Have
This
you
is
ever
like-
heard? Have you
he's
ever heard
definitely-
the tale of Pelagus?
He's definitely he has to be taking a shit here, right? Like there's no
Dude,
there's no other. That's like a bad morning shit after beers. You know what I mean?
dude, it's to the point that I'm just concerned that these movies are based on comic books. We got all these great comic books and great stuff. When these kids go read this book, they're gonna be fucking upset. Because why wasn't this in the movie?
But I mean, look, if my kid reads it and they're like, "Yo, this dude Gorr," yeah, he is.
Yeah, but if he dies in the first fucking movie,
well, you know, it is what it is.
there goes the Marvel plot twist. The only good villain that we got from Marvel so far is fucking Thanos.
But he's dead.
No, that's not true.
Killmonger.
Hey, Killmonger, sorry.
But he dead too.
But he died in a better way than every other fucking villain that we had in Marvel.
I don't care. Don't kill them. Don't kill them.
That could work. How about that, Marvel? Don't kill every fucking villain.
Don't kill them. Because then, like,
dude,
if they work, bring them back.
We're about to see Kang get killed 4 or 5 times, and it's not even gonna matter.
Oh, that's okay.
That's what we're about to see.
He's eternal. I'm not worried about him. I ain't worried about him. There's too many of him.
If the Watcher is fucking scared of him,
I'll give you my prognosis or my assumptions. This movie's gonna suck. I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yeah, we know what he's doing. Go ahead, say it, Leo.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
be pissed
Wendell.
off.
Say it, Wendell.
All right, this movie gonna suck ass.
Right.
I'm gonna go see it because I gotta see it because I gotta come back here next week and talk about it. But I'm telling you right now, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be way too Rami-Kami. It's gonna be way too much comedy. I can only, look.
Sure.
I ain't gonna.
Can you put on the hat behind you just out of curiosity?
Yo, why are you trying to play games with me, man? Why you playing games with me, man? Come on, man.
I mean, I didn't put the hat there. You did.
It don't matter. Just
Literally cap. Literally cap. Literally cap.
All cap.
Literally cap it.
Cap.
No, but I really feel this movie's gonna suck, man. It's gonna be too much of that lovey-dovey business. I don't want all of that, man. I want some hammer slinging. I want some goats doing some things that goats shouldn't do. But whatever, man.
What is this, The Boys? What are we talking about?
I know, right? You're talking about The Boys way too much. You're right.
Jesus.
But seriously though, I have very low expectations of this going in. It is what it is, and if it turns out to be all right, then I'll be all right with it. But I'm not going in there like this is going to be fantastic. No. I think it's going to suck. And if it don't suck, then that's good. Top 10, probably not. But solid 20, maybe.
Okay.
We're movie number 20.
30.
We're movie 29.
17. 17. I'll say it's 17.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna hit you guys with a question. Will this movie be better or worse than Doctor Strange?
Ooh.
Do it now.
I'm not
Say it now.
Listen,
I'm a big cup of disappointment, man.
Say it now.
It's better than Doctor Strange.
This movie will be better than Doctor Strange.
I'm gonna say this right now, and this is gonna be unpopular. Doctor Strange is going to age in time, and I think over time this movie will be better than Thor.
I don't think Doctor Strange was a bad movie. I'm just saying I said it was mid. So to me, if I say mid, that puts it at around 15. I think this movie will be better than Doctor Strange 2.
Well, I mean, according to that, then Wendell thinks it's going to be worse.
Well, that was his opinion.
That was my opinion.
Oh, that's true. All right. I mean, I actually think right now Thor might be better than Doctor Strange. However, over time when it marinates, Doctor Strange will be better. That's my thought.
Yeah.
All this movie has to do is be somewhat comparative to Ragnarok, and it's
but you know what though, my fear is the connectivity with all the multiverse shit that's going on because I don't think they're going to cover any of it. And honestly, right now, like as a fan with Phase 4, I want to know what's next, and right now I don't have it. And Thor is not going to give that to me.
But the only connectivity that you need in this movie is literally going to be who's in the movie. The only thing this will lead to is your next Guardians chapter next year. That's it.
Basically.
That is it. Outside of that, it has nothing to do with anything going on Earth right now.
Right, and that's why and listen, honestly, I'm not interested in that. I want to know what's coming next.
Why?
I want to know where the next 10 years are going.
We love
that's
the
where
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love them, but I need more. I need more.
We're
That's why
not
this
going to
movie
get
was
more.
stuck.
It's only
You're not
an
getting
hour
more.
and what minute? How long is
Oh,
this
it's an
fucking
hour
movie?
and 58
hour and
minutes.
58 minutes.
1 hour.
Plus
They
the
had 2
post
minutes to
credit.
stop.
And then we got 30 minutes of her trying to how she got the fucking hammer. Because you're going to get that because you remember this.
The answer is she got the hammer right in the pussy. So that's
Oh.
the answer. Anyway, let's continue. Let's keep going.
Whoa.
Wow.
Handle deep.
Whoa. Somebody get that guy. He's
Go ahead. Chase hasn't spoken yet. Go, man.
Listen,
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Good Thor movies have deep tragedy. The fact that they named this freaking movie Love and Thunder alone almost deterred me from even like paying attention to it. It's too flower power and all that. And Listen, I want to see Titans clash. I want to see Thor do what he normally does. If you're going to pass it off to Jane Foster, that's fine. I still need to see that. Now, I will say this. Because they have not really hinted at a lot of the concept of the story beyond Gorr, there's always that chance that this actually might turn out to be a good movie. But from what they're showing us and what they're leaking us, I said I don't want to go see 2 hours of flower power. I just don't. All we're getting is Zeus party. Jane shows up with the rest of the girls. Thor's ass, and so where is the deep tragedy in this movie? You know what I'm saying? Where's the deep tragedy in this movie? Don't listen to 2-minute warning because he also went against Golden State Warriors, and we know how fat turned out.
Shots fired.
You flick too hard, damn it.
Your credibility is done.
Shots fired.
Whoop that trick.
I mean, listen, you'll gotta go check it out, obviously, to see what it is and see it. But listen, it's either one of those movies that's going to be great or it's going to be terrible. Honestly, I don't think that's going to be better than Doctor Strange. I don't.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah.
I agree with him. I think over time it's just not going to marinate right.
Doctor Strange has a weird place in my heart because I don't necessarily think it was a bad movie. I just think we heard so much that it ended up being disappointing.
But that's our own expectations.
That's a lot of it. I don't think it's a bad movie.
No, it's not, and it's a bridge story. I hate when they do these bridge stories.
It's definitely a bridge story.
You have to do this bridge story in order to get to all the other stuff that you're trying to get to. And like I said, they could have kept the octopus in the beginning of the doggone movie, gave us more, of anything else other than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
But okay, let me just say this. So I just want to kind of contest Abel's point here a little bit because he said he's worried about the story progressing along and then the involvement with this movie, right? So the MCU has already come out and said that essentially they're going to do their Earth-based stuff and then they're going to do their Cosmos-based stuff. So as much as you want to say this movie is not going to have any connectivity to what else is going on right now, right? The next movie after this is Wakanda Forever. That's going to play a part in everything that's going on Earth, right? Because that's going to be a total shift in what's going on Earth currently, right? But then you think about it like this. Cosmos-wise, all the upcoming stuff that we have going on, you have to remember, Loki's still floating around out there, right? In the cosmos. Captain Marvel, unfortunately, is out there in the cosmos somewhere. Sorry, I'm going to bring her up every episode.
Evan's favorite movie.
Man. We already heard rumors about Nova. So Nova's floating around out there in the universe. Adam Warlock's floating around there in the universe. Guardians 3 is floating out there in the cosmos. So you're saying there's no connectivity, but there is connectivity to the cosmos. They all going to play a part stemming from this movie in some way, shape, or form. All those things are going to play a part in the cosmos element. The MCU has to divide itself into two because the two won't come together unless we get a Secret Wars or this or a different type of movie that brings everything together. Right now,
Fantastic Four will bring it all together with Galactus.
Right, Fantastic Four and Galactus. That's my point.
So I'm like,
connecting.
This is why I'm really curious about what's going to happen in San Diego Comic-Con in the next couple of weeks because I think they're going to drop some bombs on us. And honestly, my whole expectations will change and maybe I'll feel better, but like I just personally right now, like I think Doctor Strange just gets a really bad rap because of the expectations that were handled in that movie. Like we all did it to each other. But we all did it.
But you also have to realize the movie was a fucking mid movie, man.
It was a mid movie.
Oh no, I'm not saying it wasn't, but I mean, listen, I'm not gonna take away from the fact that like we got our first Fantastic Four and X-Men things in that movie. Like you can't take it away from that movie.
Of course, but they've all died.
In the overall,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
The overall story could have been better. It could have been
100%.
better done
100%.
thing. It is definitely like Arrow would say, nah. It's a
layout.
It's a par Marvel movie, right? I'm not trying to say it's bad. It's par.
Yeah,
it's okay.
But I stand by the fact that I think Thor is going to be better right now, but over time, once we get all this other stuff,
no way.
Thor will marinate better.
I think this is my bold prediction. Thor will pass Doctor Strange in the first week.
Money wise, Thor is going to pass it.
That's almost not fair because he's a more popular character.
It's not.
Automatically, he's going to pass it.
He's going to pass it.
No, it's not automatically because you just said that we got mutants in Doctor Strange, and how did that movie still ending up?
But it doesn't matter.
And then Tom Cruise in America said, "Fuck you, hold my beer."
But Leo, again, the casual Marvel fan that's going to see Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness or Thor, they're going to see Thor and go, "Oh shit, I want to see the guy
with the hammer
ripping people's fucking heads off."
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The casual
Thor is going to be.
There's no way money wise it doesn't pass Doctor Strange. It's going to pass Doctor Strange.
Hell
I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, but Thor will absolutely pass Doctor Strange in the box office. I have no doubt about it. But I think with the fandom over time, it's not going to happen. Another year or two, I guarantee you, people will appreciate Strange more than Thor.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. But maybe us.
Look,
and the other thing,
maybe. Go ahead, Chase.
No, I was just saying, and the other thing is that one thing that we have to realize about Marvel, they're very, very smart with like putting stuff in and it doesn't make sense today.
Yeah,
but 3 movies down, you go, oh wait a minute, remember when this happened in Doctor Strange? So we're like, man, but then later on when we see them going through the different universes, and you go, oh wait a minute, that's that universe from Doctor Strange. We'll be like, oh no, Doctor Strange don't. We don't have the whole story. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna say this right now because I love when Marvel takes fan stuff and like makes it reality. We kind of saw that with John Krasinski, right? So the theory that I heard and that I have with Mordo probably still having the time stone and just reversing back time and bringing them all back. Maybe someone heard that and maybe they bring them all back for Secret Wars for fun. Like honestly, they can do some shit like that.
Yeah, but everybody knows that Scarlet Witch is not dead.
Yeah,
right. That's fine. But what I'm saying is they can take all those characters that just died and bring them all back like that with the twist of a hand.
Yeah,
they can. But that would be fun. It would be fun.
Not really though, because they all lost to her like that.
That's the part that makes it a fucking nice movie.
I don't want to see them again.
Fine, but all I'm saying is we don't have like Chase said, you don't have the whole truth yet.
I mean, okay, but let me say, even though there are Marvel sprinkles those little things in there in all these movies, I've never looked at another movie and said, oh, because of this movie's better now. Like, no, that movie's still what it is. But yeah, there was a cool ass Easter egg that was in there that ties into what's happening today. That's cool. It doesn't change the movie for me.
Or like even like all right, so let's not even take it from a Secret Wars spot. What if used that and said what if Universe 838 Illuminati didn't die? And they gave us like an episode of how they brought him back and like imagine like some shit like that. Like that would be I bet you, but would that make the movie a little bit more fun for you?
No,
that would make the movie more fun for me. You kidding me?
Why?
It would be a mixed movie.
The movie still
I don't know. I disagree.
No, I'm with Abel on this because what would happen is you would fix all the dumb facts, like the fact that Black Bolt cannot kill himself with his own voice.
Or that Reed Richards is a retard because he probably thought in the back of his head if something happens, Mordo could bring us back.
It still wouldn't change the movie for me.
And then you got Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
Listen, I can't wait until that happens, by the way, and I'm going to laugh.
Okay, can I ask, though, what if, so I just want to go back, I don't mean to say what if like that, but what if your connective tissue is Kang the Conqueror? because Kang the Conqueror is dealing with Loki, and Loki is Thor's brother. So what if that's your connective tissue? Because now you know Quantumania is going to deal with Kang.
Yeah, that's fine, but I guarantee you they don't throw him in a post-credit scene, or they don't even mention it.
Listen, I haven't gone to see the leaked post-credit scene yet because I'm
Neither
refusing
have
to until tomorrow.
I refuse to as well.
Okay?
Yeah, we'll tomorrow.
There, you know, Marvel's not going to leave us with something else sprinkled in for what's coming next. They can't. There's no way.
Yeah,
how? They never do that. They never do that. Hardly ever.
I can't remember where that.
They might be saving it.
When did that first Thanos show up?
Avengers.
The original.
All right,
Avengers.
never mind. All right, that's all right.
See what I'm saying? Like there's gonna have to be something. There's gonna have to be a hint at something, whether that's what happens next with Thor, what happens next with the Guardians, or what happens next with maybe Kang. There has to be something there.
I probably see it being more of what happens next with the Guardians.
Maybe I could see Guardians 3 is next year, right?
Yeah, I think they may throw it in there for something with the Guardians.
I think they're going. I think they want the big bad, and they're going to put Kang.
They might.
They could. I
mean,
Kang is coming Loki season 2.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
And Quantumania.
And you still haven't met my variants yet.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Let me meet them.
Yeah,
I mean, listen. I refuse to look at what the post credit scene is until tomorrow.
I stopped. I saw one scene of Jane fighting, and it kid you not, it blew my fucking socks off. I was like, wow, okay, if this is in the fucking movie.
The CGI in this movie is going to be
your
next
socks
level.
off because this flick will rock your socks off. So
you flick too hard, damn it.
God. All right. Any last words about Thor before we cut this off?
I'm done.
Another.
Thunder.
Another.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for episode 17 of the Man Cave 101 podcast. As always, we appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, probably Instagram, and definitely Twitter after tomorrow. From all of us, TikTok, TikTok, excuse me. From all of us here at Mancave 101, I am Abel, Aaron, Chase, Wendell, and Leo. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
Peace
out. Gang, gang, bitch.
Gang, bitch.
Gang.